Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to Space City and NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits, here in Houston, Texas. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC, between the New England Patriots and the Houston Texans. Ready to get this one going. And we're off and running from Houston. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, throw.
And they will throw to get us started here. This is on target to Christian Watson. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's a New England first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Only took him one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. May now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. No one's around him. He's got space. Keeps on moving into the red zone. Touchdown, New England! The Patriots take a 6-0 lead right away. George Pickens the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Joey Sly on for the extra point. Point after is up and through. And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Texans, nothing. Joey Sly to kick off for the Patriots.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 19.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
All right. 18.
To the air, Stroud. Well secured by Jaden Higgins. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
18. What's up? Tonight.
First and 10, a run to Mixon. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Throwing is Stroud. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding the big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
On the quick, right? 118.
Stroud completes it quick. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Stroud throwing here on first. Trying to set up a screen for Mixon. Keeps away from one. And he's taken down at the 30. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it will be a first down, Texans.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Again, Stroud has it downfield working the left. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll be first down, Houston.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. A give to Mixon up the middle. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Stroud. Catch made. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
All right. 118. Outside.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. Time for our second quarter. The Texans with a chance to score.
Tony.
Stroud now on 3rd. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans finish off their opening drive. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Good on the extra point attempt. And the Texans start off well to tie things 7-7.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returnable from the 1. Showing a little burst so far. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
You know, Kate, sometimes I think we tire around draft time of hearing all the traits, short area quickness, agility, explosiveness. But then when you see it come to life in the regular season and that skill set that this returner has, he checks every box, and it's why he's been so darn productive.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Right, here we go.
From the gun, McCaffrey. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they're going to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's May. It's complete to Hunter Henry. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play action. May. Cut near the goal line. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1.
That's another Patriots first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
McCaffrey hits the end zone for the New England touchdown. The Patriots take a second-quarter lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Extra point is up and good from Sly. And the Patriots break that tie and now lead by 7.
Friends is having kids, and I don't know. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a life with no love? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the use of...
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Stroud. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Jack Jones has got it. And the Patriots take over on his 5th interception of the season.
So many throws in the league attack this area of the field. They love to attack the slot. And for these defenders who have to play that area, it takes great reaction. It takes tremendous intuition. And then just a spatial awareness of understanding where you are amidst that space to go take the ball away. That is well done.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And it looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Here's May to the air. Complete to Diggs out left. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now that is a potential drive killer. Defenders all over that one. Kept him from getting vertical after the catch.
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out.
You're on the ball. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Third and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. So that brings up 4th and long. Joey Sly out for the Patriots field goal try. This is a 42-yard look from the left hash. Sly's kick is up and good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
What a season this guy's had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Joey Sly to kick off for the
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Greg Woodson. Well, what better way to follow up one interception than by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline to try and recover. You can put together a good plan. Here's your adjustment. And in just one play, you flush it all down the toilet.
All set to go now from the 35. May on 1st and 10. Throwing the out route complete. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. McCaffrey running between the tackles. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Crazy, crazy. Now here goes tonight. Yep, boy, come.
Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More from NRG Stadium in just a moment. Third and just 2 to go.
Now here goes tonight. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Watch out. Hey, let's push it in. Good job. All good. It's 5. 30. Crazy, crazy.
Here he is on 3rd and short. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. But it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that 1st down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this.
Now here goes tonight. Hey, what's up? Yeah, you're here. What you got? Huh? Crazy. It's 5. Crazy.
May throwing for it. Escapes out to the left. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
First down.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. On the move, headed right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Boy. 18. What's that?
Back to the air they go on 2nd. Stroud. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
All in the kiss can't get the cold up.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
No throw, 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points. A little bit of feel-good momentum.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return coming from the 6. And he gets crunched by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's May. On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. So that's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Here's May on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's going to be 2nd down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. 5.
Back to the air. It's May. Has it at the 7. He will go! Touchdown, New England! The Patriots will add to their lead at the end of the half. Christian Watson with the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Here's Slide to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots double their lead to 14. All set for the kickoff. Slide with the honors. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime.
Here we go, let's go. 18, what's that?
First down, Stroud. Puts his body on the line, and he got it! Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Here we go. 118. Buggy.
First down throw by Stroud. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
118. What's that? Let's go. Motion.
Stroud to throw again on second. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're backed up a bunch ahead of this third down, Broncos. This is out at least a few yards behind the line.
I got to be honest with you, Kate. That's an occasion where a drop would have been a whole lot better than a completion. Couldn't find the way back to the line, and it's a rare pass that actually loses yardage.
Back to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. All set for the kickoff. Slide with the honors. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. First and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. Second and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Keeping it with Mixon. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Third down, Mixon gets it. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead, get what you need.
Here's first and 10 from the 47.
Hey, Uno Mars. On the quick, right?
This time it's a passing play. The right side hauled in by Collins. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route for man coverage.
Here we go. Drop.
Off the play action. Here's Stroud. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Craig Woodson. And he's going to score. It's a pick six for New England.
I got to believe, Kate, his first pick of the game directly led to that one. Remember, what worked to generate that first turnover, playing things the same way, and this time, well, it wasn't just a pick, it was a pick six.
Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Patriots stretch their lead to 21.
Texans 10. Joey Sly.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, first and 10.
118. What's that? White Tony.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Hits him on the in route. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it will be a first down, Texans.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Tony.
Stroud to throw on first down. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Offense in the hurry up here.
On the pickup. Second and 6 at the Patriots 40-yard line.
From the gun, Stroud absolutely fires this one right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Houston.
First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here we go. 118. Hey, uno.
Throwing again, it's Stroud. Forced out to his right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Stroud throwing here on first. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver that time. And now they face second down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there will be more interceptions.
Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Offense in a hurry up here.
Third down and 9.
Hey, uno more.
Third and long for him here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Robert Spillane has it. And the Patriots will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you have to. You have to finish with points. Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. May now from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They get 23 on that one. And that's a New England first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here goes it. What's that?
Operating from the gun, here's May. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. He couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Third down, and the Texans loading up that secondary. They're in the dime.
Crazy. Hey, what's that?
Here's May to the air. That one complete to Diggs. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Patriots football, and they aren't hurting for points, that's for sure. They start this quarter with a huge lead. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
Keep it rolling, man. Keep it rolling. What's that? Hey, what's that?
Now a give. It's McCaffrey at right. Only finds a couple of yards of space. It's 2nd down. They stick with McCaffrey. And this is going to get him right up near that 1st down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. And goes to the hurry up here.
And the Patriots, 1st down. A gain on the play. 1st down, Patriots.
1st down throw for May. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. George Pickens, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. They send the tight end in motion. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down.
Not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Down, they need 7. And send a receiver left. May now on 3rd down. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Draw play. This is McCaffrey. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
They go play action. Here's May. He brings it in. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
A loss of 3 brings up 2nd.
Here's the pistol snap to May. And he scores. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown.
Joey Slye lining up for the play.
It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
All set for the kickoff. Slye with the honors. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Get your money up. Get your money down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with dangerous.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
How? What's that? What? Swap. Mother swap.
Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Here we go.
Stroud off of play action. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That one connects. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Texans cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21.
Texans 17.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And no luck, the Patriots are there to recover. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. And the Texans get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field, Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
11.
First down, Stroud. Dump off caught by his back. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
That's completed right side. And he takes it down to the 33. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock. So unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down. To the pace here as the clock continues to run. And the shotgun to give to Mixon. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. Working quickly here.
That's another Texans first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
First down throw by Stroud. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans parlay the interception into points. Tank Dell the touchdown.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement whenever they take a deep shot. And it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans get it back to a 14-point game.
Texans 24.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And the Patriots are there to bring in the kick, and that should just about do it in this one. And he works this to the 38 before going down. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Motioning Watson left. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's second and 10.
Here. 5. Torpedo.
They're going to pass it here. Has him on the quick hitter. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Offense up to the line fast.
First down.
To the air on first down, May. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Again, it's May. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
Crazy! Crazy!
They'll throw, 3rd and long. And he has it in the end zone for the New England touchdown. The Patriots have likely locked up the win right there. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Extra point is up and good from Sly. And the Patriots stretch their lead to 21.
Texans 24.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Tony!
Stroud from the pistol. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
All right. 18. What's that?
Stroud off the play fake. Oh, no, they get him yet again. The rookie from Ohio State takes it away.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's May. Calls him on the crossing route. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. They've got 1st down here from the 36. Made a throw it. Throwing for the back of the end zone. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So it'll be 2nd down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Joey Sly out for the Patriots field goal try. The timeout arrives with just 3 seconds remaining in this game, so we've got 1 more snap coming up. Looks like they want to squeeze every point they can out of this game. Field goal team is out there. He was good on his first kick. Going to need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2.
Makes the score
So the Patriots come in and take the win on the road. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Patriots emerge as winners as we'll see you next time from Houston.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. The Pick Your Me Click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. Turn this thing on out. Now, let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, then rock with it. strike from the back, posted in the act. Got to hit the club, we've been mobbing all day. On some Jono, VIP stats. Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snapping night fingers, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves, that's the new move. Where I'm from, we like to go dumb. I'm soaking up the game, I'm seeing how it's done. I ain't shorty what they call it. She said the pool palace, straight from Bankhead. I said you're good at it. Do what you do, you and your crew. They even got players and thugs doing it too. The more that I the more it's looking smooth. It's nothing to a boss. I can two. Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, chillin' in the bill. Yeah, we again. Bottles in again. Up the cup, put it in the air. I'm throwing up the, let them know we in here. Yeah, brand new shoes, brand new. The old school, cause I'm feeling real cool. Yeah, I'm from the A, so I'm leaning and rocking. Snapping my fingers, then reaching for my repping my block. Straight from the deck. When you snap your fingers, shout it, gotta jerk your neck. On the best, we don't dead mess. I bet you can't do it like this. Yeah, I'm back to the track, back to the snap. 1, 2 step, then you gotta lean back. Yeah, this is how we do it in the A-time. And if you ain't know, this is how it goes down. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey. Yeah. Please out. Yo, man. Ran the money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got bro, call me slow 6 racks on a sweater. My think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on the camouflage bells. Duke diamonds on me. I used to want to imp, now I got self. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it.
From the old end of the line of the Western and Atlantic Railroad, that's where Atlanta was born. And their train horn still remains in Mercedes-Benz Stadium, and it signals whenever it's... First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack. Exactly what he just did.
And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on second down. Nice work to claw some back. They make it 3rd and short.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
3rd down run by Gibbs. A disappointing way to begin this one as he is stopped for no gain. And 3 plays in, Brock, they're already facing 4th down. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away. So out head the Falcons for their first possession. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
If there's such thing as perfection in the NFL for a quarterback, well, he's pretty much achieved it last week. QB rating through the roof. No mistakes, 6 touchdowns. Just a phenomenal day. Hard to replicate. The consistency and the confidence that can come out of that should endure.
And the Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
First down, here's Lamar. Catch is made, it's Jalen Hyatt. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Pushing the pace right away to start the game. They go play fake with Jackson. That throw behind his intended target. That throw is looking for Kyle Pitts. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Cooper DeJean on the coverage.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's got it, complete to Collins. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Henry running to the left. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do and support that win. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Jackson throwing here. Collins got it left side. And this one doesn't go far.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Jackson now on 3rd. Pass brought in by Watson. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
13 yards on the play. And the Falcons, first down.
The design run, Jackson keeping it. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play.
And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
They send a man in motion. Here's McCarthy to throw. This is cut downfield by Rice. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. Look at this, 9 yards on a nice first down run. Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
At the 19-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup.
Again, it's Gibbs. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
And the Dolphins, first down.
McCarthy fires out wide, complete. And this is down all the way to the 3. gain of 13, and it sets him up with first and goal.
That's another Dolphins first down. First and goal at the 3-yard
Gibbs
line.
punches it in for the Miami touchdown. First and 10. Here's Jackson. Makes the grab and bounds left side. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. It goes for 32 yards. And that's a Falcon first down. Working quickly here. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Play fake. Jackson. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Nico Collins with the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't.
The drive begins with Henry. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
A lot of times we will see defenses get so overcommitted to defending that inside run, vulnerable to the outside toss. And that's when things open up, and you can reset those downs.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
First down throw for Jackson. Caught near the goal line. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons now lead by... From the shotgun, McCarthy. He connects down the sideline. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
That's good for Dolphins. First down.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Lobs this one deep down the left sideline. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Unable to find Adonai Mitchell with that one. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Motioning the tight end now. McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
And the Dolphins, first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
And he could have a free play here. And as a catch for Luther Burden. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field.
Defense.
Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. They'll run here following the penalty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Another one for Gibbs. And that's all with the offense style. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9, all the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
That's another Dolphins first down. An 8-yard pickup.
Gibbs now from the gun. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Hopkins driving in, and they're going to bring him down. The sack forces him now tougher 3rd down.
Ben, even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
3rd and long for him here. Gets it to him on the screen. And he hits a wall at the line and goes. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Play action now with Jackson. Complete Derrick Henry. Get some space around midfield. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. Trying to work quickly now. Lamar off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. He's got it down the sideline. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons grow their lead just before halftime. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Going deep here for the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And 4th and 4 coming up.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that is good enough for Atlanta. First down.
First down. First and 10 at the 30.
From the gun, Jackson. And this one is launched downfield. This is caught inside the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's a Falcon first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 11.
Flying down the middle with Henry. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons grow the lead coming out of halftime. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Here's McCarthy, first and 10. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And we'll see what they do here on second down. McCarthy operating from the pistol. And down he goes. The Falcons defense gets it done. That's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
A loss of 6 yards.
Here he goes, third and long. Taking a shot deep here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You never ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Begins his return at the 16. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 22-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. Here's Henry running left. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. Working quickly here.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up
There we go, play fake with Jackson.
at the 29-yard line.
Rolling left, buying some time. They manage 22 on the lip and a first down.
You know, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
15 more yards. That's another Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. Taking a chance to the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks, doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Jackson now on 3rd. He's got a man left. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
You know,
Man in motion, headed right. Looking to throw, McCarthy. And this one does not go far. Drive in dire straits, it's 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
I'll air it out on 3rd. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Their punter making his way out now. Tory Taylor will kick this away. And he calls for the fair catch and is there to collect it. The Falcons and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot. Sit hot.
From the gun, a run for Henry. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down. Offense working quickly.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Down the sideline inside the 30. And they will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Derrick Henry, the touchdown.
Okay, we are watching a showman put on an absolute show. What a day for this running back. I think he'd be the first to tell you it's about the guys up front, receivers blocking outside, and the electricity of his legs.
Drive begins with Gibbs. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 29-yard line.
One loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Dolphins who have the ball, hoping they can flip the script because this game has been a nightmare for them so far. All right, here we go. 2nd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Completed over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Falcons bringing out an extra defensive back for 3rd down. Now it's McCarthy. He gets it to Rice. Up to the races, middle of the field. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins putting up points in a game decided. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins will trail by 25.
Dolphins
180.
Out of the gun, Henry. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Jackson getting his guys in the hurry up.
36-yard line. It's
Throwing off the play fake.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Trying to get it to Nico Collins. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Jackson out of the gun on 3rd. That one complete to Pitts. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. And with this lead, keeping the pedal down.
And the Falcons, 1st down.
Free play here. Let's see what he does. And they got to him for the sack, but I think that they might have had an unfair advantage there, Brock. Sure looked offsides, and we've got a flag. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him.
Still 1st down.
A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on 1st down. Now Jackson off the play action. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that sets up 2nd and 5. Play action. Here's Jackson. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons keep running away with this. Nico Collins with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
First and 10, here's McCarthy. Screen here for Gibbs. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 29.
Back to throw, here's McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down in just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
18 on the play. 1st down, Miami.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He smartly won't risk anything here. He just chucks this away.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had 2 choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force a throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And fire ahead for a few. It's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
Throw here, 3rd down. Complete right side. Burton has it. And they make the tackle at the 38. Give to Henry on the inside handoff. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Jackson getting his guys in the hurry up.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second.
This is Henry on second. Fights his way through a tackle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Offense in the hurry up now.
And the Falcons.
First down. Here's Lamar. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense to the line fast.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up second and 18 at the 41-yard line.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons nearing their 6th win this season. After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Connects on the crosser. He's still going at the 30. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons continue piling it on here in the 4th. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons continue piling on to this lead.
Dolphins 27.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So Mike McDaniel getting his Dolphins out there for their next drive. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
On the ground, it's a give to Gibbs. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
Loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They've got a man in motion. McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. Punting unit out now. And he's been getting all of it every time out.
And it's 3 and out.
And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. The Falcons and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this 2nd half. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Fourier O'Rourke with the pick. And the Dolphins. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He's going deep this time. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Following the incomplete pass, 2nd and 10 now from the 30.
Brandon
They're going
Jones.
to pass it here. He's trying to go deep again. This is brought in at the 15. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Falcons keep running away with this. Nico Collins with a touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Falcons defend their building and take the win at home. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week.
You take a mortal man and put him in control. Watch him become a god. Watch people's heads roll.